This is an example of elastic collision. As you can see here, when both parties bump into each other, they bounce back without losing any energy. This is because in elastic collision, both momentum and kinetic energy are conserved, meaning that no deformation will happen in this type of collision. This is an example of inelastic collision. This is a type of collision where only the momentum is conserved while the kinetic energy is transformed into various types of energy such as heat energy, sound energy, and deformation energy. In this case, when Quennie's hand lands on Lewis's shoulder, the kinetic energy will be transformed into deformation energy, leading to the feeling of pain and possibly even the reddening of Lewis's shoulder.
In conclusion, elastic collision is a type of collision where both momentum and kinetic energy is conserved, while inelastic collision is a type of momentum where only the momentum is conserved while the kinetic energy is being turned into other various forms of energy. For example, heat, sound energy, and also deformation energy, which in this case would turn Lewis's shoulder red from the punch.
This example shows the application of impulse and momentum. What exactly is impulse? It is the change of momentum in an object. In this case, it's the change of momentum of the ball before and after being hit by the bat. At first, the ball was thrown in this angle, going to the right, but after being hit by the bat, it started going in the opposite direction to the left with a different momentum. This indicates there has been a change of momentum, which means that there has been an impulse. This is an example of the application of collision vector. Momentum is a vector quantity. We can resolve momentum into a right-angle pair of vector components by adding the components in two-dimensional to find the overall vector. In this example, the rocket was moving in a 45-degree angle towards the asteroid, and with this, we can calculate its velocity after the collision. In conclusion, elastic collision is a type of collision where when both objects bump into each other, they will bounce back. This is because momentum and kinetic energy are both conserved in this type of collision, while in an elastic collision, when two objects bump into each other, they either stick together or one of them suffers from deformation energy. This is because only momentum is conserved while the kinetic energy is transformed into other types of energy such as heat energy, sound energy, and even deformation energy. Impulse is when the object slows down or moves faster. Its velocity decreases or increases. If there is a change in velocity or the mass of an object, there is also a change of momentum, and that change of momentum is called an impulse. So you could say that impulse is the change in momentum. And finally, for collision vector. Collision vector is similar to impulse and momentum. The only difference is that collision vector plays with angles, while impulse and momentum calculates objects' velocity in a straight line. And as mentioned previously, collision vector uses angles such as the 45-degree angle shown in the video previously. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Elastic collision is a type of collision where both momentum and kinetic energy is conserved, while inelastic collision is a type of collision where only momentum is conserved, while kinetic energy is transformed into other kinds of energy, for example like heat energy and sound energy, while in this case it transforms into deformation energy, which in theory would cause Lewis's shoulder to become red.